Hello everyone, I'm Michael Cheek with Mike'sGuitarLessons.com, and I'm going to start teaching with arms wide open, and this song is by Creed. The reason I'm doing this one is because I have a couple of people that have requested to play a couple of songs. This is actually played with a pick normally, but we can play it with our hand. And I had a couple of people request this song, and some other people wanting to play a song that you actually use your hand a little bit more, especially ones that you can use your thumb and your first finger. This is one of those songs that we can do that with, and I'm gonna I've changed it not much. I've just in order to teach it a little bit easier for those guys wanting to learn those techniques, I've changed it just a little bit. But the song is pretty much exactly the same, as you can tell when I'm playing it. Okay, so same key and everything. So why don't we go ahead and get started, and if you want to check out the rest of the videos learning the entire song, you can go to my website at www.mikesguitarlessons.com. Okay, now to start off with, we're going to be using our thumb and our first finger here to pluck the notes. Now our thumb, for the most part, is just going to be playing on the A string here. That's the 5th string from the bottom, and our first finger is going to be playing the B string most of the time, but sometimes the G. That's the 3rd string from the bottom. Okay, now we're going to start off with our 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the A string, playing that note. And then our first finger is we're actually going to play the B string, but we're playing it open with the hammer to the 1st fret of the B string. So you're going to play the A string and the B string at the same time, but as soon as you do, you're going to hammer on the 1st fret of that B string with your first finger. So just like that, okay? If it looks like my middle finger's down, it's not. It's just above the neck, so you don't need it down right here. And again, pluck them both at the same time. And then you're going to pluck the B string again, and then the A string. Okay, so, and then the B string again. Okay? One more time. You can watch my right hand this time. Okay? Now what we're going to do is actually pluck the B string again, but now we're going to hammer onto the 3rd fret of the B string with our pinky. Just like that, okay? And all of these notes kind of ring together, so you don't need to have any of them mute while you're playing. You don't need to let up the pressure on any of them, okay? So just let them run together. Okay, just like that. Okay, then you're going to pick your pinky up and play that note, that B string again, and now it's the first finger again, because you don't pick your first finger up after you put it down. You don't pick it up yet. So now we're going to play the A string again. Now we're going to play the B string, but before we do, we're going to pick that first finger up. We're going to play the B string open, but we're going to hammer on the 1st fret and then pull off back to open. So all in one motion, okay? All right. One more time. All right. Now we're going to our next chord, and it's real similar. We're just going to take our middle finger and put it on the 2nd fret of the A string, playing that note. And our first finger is still going to be doing what it was doing before with the B string, okay, in the 1st fret. So we're going to pluck, sorry about that, we're going to pluck both of them at the same time again. A string 2nd fret, B string open. As soon as we do, we're going to hammer onto the 1st fret of the B string, okay? So, alright, so we plucked both of them. Now we're going to play the B string again, then the A string. Okay, so Now this time we're going to play the 3rd fret on the B string, but we're not going to hammer on. We're just going to put the pinky down and play the note, and then pick the finger back up and play 1st fret again on the B string. Okay, so then we play the A string again, and now we're going to play the B string open. So you pick your 1st finger up. It's going to be open, hammer 1st fret, back to open with a pull off. So just like that again. Okay, so all right. So far we've gotten this much done. Now we're going to go open on the A string and do the same thing on the B string, and we're going to pluck the A and the B together and hammer 1st fret again on the B string. Okay, and then we're going to pluck the B string again, then the A string, then we're going to play open on the B string, hammer 1st fret, open, or pull off to open, and then play the G string open. Okay, so again, if you missed that, that was okay. Then we play open on the A string, and then we play the B string and the A string together again, hammer to 1st fret on the B string. We're kind of repeating this part. Okay, so A string, B string, and then we're going back to play that part again. And then open on the A string, open on the B. And we start it over. So again, just to show you closely what we're doing here, on that last chord, here it is slowly. And then you just start it over. Now I'm going to play it real quickly just to conserve time here, but this is what the whole thing sounds like if it was if you're playing it really fast. And you just start over and you repeat that over and over again. So anyways, for those of you who haven't played with your hand, any songs with your hand, you can actually use that one to get started on it, and then go to some other ones like maybe Landslide, things like that, and progress with that style of guitar playing. So anyways, thanks for watching. Good luck playing this.